Hello, welcome to Bromtech Engineering, and today we're going to show you how to install a logger device on site. This is a MetroCount Vehicle Classifier System, and it helps us classify different types of traffic passing on our roads. It helps us take manual traffic counts, and it also helps us draw graphs of flow, density. We can also be able to determine PHF, PCU, and many other parameters on our roads. So today I'm going to show you how to install this device on site. Number one, you need to identify a suitable site. A suitable site where, depending on what you want to study, and it is advisable you get a site where vehicles are not accelerating or decelerating, where they are flowing, traffic is flowing at the same speed. And also you are supposed to have your device away from intersections, away from very steep slopes, be it on the rising or on the incline going down. You should have it at a place which is relatively flat, so that you ensure that you get traffic of a constant speed. So here is the MetroCount Vehicle Classifier System, and as you can see, it is encased from observation. Yeah. And then the first thing you do once you get to site and you have identified a suitable site for your study, you open the device. From observation you can see it. It is also still encased in a second case. And then here is our device. Now in our device we have this A, the hat, and B. These are the air sensors. These air sensors enable you to, because they blink whenever traffic steps on the cables that we will install on the road. So before you do this, you need to set this equipment in a computer which has the MetroCount Vehicle Classifier System application installed in it, and then you have to direct the direction of traffic, which cable is hit first, because as we will observe, we will be using two cables. So we have cable A and B. So in your software you should be able to input the direction of cable A and the direction of cable B, and those ones are guided by where which direction do you want to take your traffic count from. For instance, in my case, I have set A to be the first one to be hit, and then B, because I'm studying a traffic flow from a town. I want A to be where the vehicles are hitting first when they come from the town center. So the hat normally blinks after 6 seconds. You might not observe it because of light. Yeah. I'm sorry. So if this hat is not blinking, then this device has a problem and you should check it out. So once a vehicle steps at A, it blinks, it gives a red signal, and then B, it also gives a red signal. So I'm going to install the device and you will see. Come with me. Yeah, because we are already on site, the first thing after identifying the site is to identify where to safely place your device and dig a hole, because we are going to hide it inside a hole. After digging a hole and you have already programmed your device, you should take your cables. Yeah, that is the size of a hole, but we will increase the size. You take your cables. This is the first cable. As you can observe, this is from the town direction, as I had mentioned, and vehicles from the town should hit A first. Therefore, cable A should be attached to air sensor A, as you can observe here. Should attach it like that. Wow, it requires some strength, huh? Yeah, that means cable A has been attached. And then once traffic, yes, I don't know whether you are able to observe. Yes, once a vehicle steps on the cable, A blinks red. I don't know whether you can see because of light, I'm not sure. And this is B, the direction away from town. Then you should do the sensor. Oh, before we do that, you can observe this. This is just a tube. It has a very thick wall and a small diameter on the inside. Now when the vehicle stops, it is able to create some pressure which pushes the air to these air sensors that are able to sense that traffic. In fact, once a vehicle steps on the cable, I'm able to feel the effect here. Yes, I'm feeling the pressure. So this one is installed on this end. Yes, this is how it happens. This is B and this is A. So because the cables are two, you can see once a vehicle passes, it has to blink red. I don't know whether you can see, but you must have a red light. You might not be able to see because of let's wait and see. I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, but there is some red light coming from that end. Yes, so after this, you encase your device in your equipment. This is what you do. First of all, you need to record the logger number. This our logger is logger number 38. So from observation, you can see that the cables need to pass here, so I need to remove them. Yeah, that's right. I need them to pass through this. Yes. Let me ensure they are tightly fixed. And then I insert it like that. Then I need to ensure A is the direction that I had set it earlier, and I pass the tubes through this gap. It requires some strength. Yeah, there we go. So we have it encased. And then we ensure that once traffic hits, we have a light. Yes, it's able to sense traffic. Then once we close it like that, we can cover it with a piece of polythene paper so that it is not affected by water. But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to show you. After that, you insert it inside the hole, and then you ensure that there is enough pressure, that it is tightly fixed. Yeah, so this needs to be pulled. Yeah. After that, you insert it in the hole. After that, you insert your device in the hole, and then you cover it. Now I'm going to explain this. These ones, we have set them at a distance of 1 meter apart, such that once a vehicle steps on the on one of the cables, it records the time it also takes to step on the other cable. Therefore, when you have the time, and yes, when you have the time that it has hit and the distance between the two cables is 1 meter, then you are able to get speed. So that is how this system counts speed. So ideally, for the sake of this video, we install the cables first before we attach them to the system. But ideally, you should attach them to the system and then measure a distance of 1 meter and clip the cables, yes, to our asphaltic concrete or to our rigid pavement, whatever it is that we are going to use. And these clips hold our cable tightly such that they are not able to move. Ideally, you're supposed to use one clip, but we use two because our service was not even, and then it was not strong enough. But when we used 2, we realized that it is able to maintain a distance of 1 meter. Yeah, so that is what you do, and you allow your system count traffic for the time that you are away, and you come back and record the data. It's that simple. You take the data from the system, you input it in your application in your computer, and then you take the figures. It is able to draw graphs and give you everything you need. So next time you want to do data collection on traffic count on roads, you can apply this device. For more information on how to use it, visit their website www.metrocount.com. So this is logger number 38. We have already shown you how to install it. After installation, you put it like that. That is how you do it. That is what you do, and you have to make sure it is inserted well. There it is. And then you encase it in the case. Then you ensure these cables pass through here. Just like that. And then you do that, and then you put it in the hole. But I'm going to show you the whole process from the beginning. Hello, welcome to Bremtech Engineering, and today I'm just going to show you how to uninstall this MetroCount device. We have just dug up this hole. This is where we had buried the stuff, and as you can see, it has been exposed. So we will have a look at it there. We did not dig so deep because security of this place was assured, and we covered our device with polythene paper so that it does not get affected with water. And before you start uninstalling, first you have to measure, determine whether your dimensions are okay. We actually fixed them at a distance of 1 meter so that they help us get speed, because they had been set from the MetroCount application to use 1 meter distance so that it can do the traffic count and give us the speeds. So when I measure here, from observation, it is still 1 meter. Yes, there you go. And we use these clips to hold them tightly. As you can see, it is not moving, and we also pulled it tightly so that it does not be loose, such that it will affect our length. So today in uninstalling, we have dug up, and engineer here is going to remove it. We can see it. Here is the device. This is it. Wow, it has been staying here for a whole week because we want data collection for a week. This is our equipment, and whenever a car passes, these 2 cables are supposed to show some red sensors. We can see, just focus here. Let's wait. We have a car approaching. You can see there is some red reflection, red lights from there. 1, 2, 3, go. You see? Yes. So these ones are the ones that count the traffic, and this first cable is A. As you can see, it has been fixed to A. This second cable has been fixed to B. This is because they had been set like that, and vehicles from this direction hit A first. Vehicles coming from this direction hit A, and those coming from the other direction hit B first. That is why you can see it has been fixed like this. So from here we are going to check this equipment, and then we will check the MetroCount software in our computers. We will unload the data, and then we will be able to see the traffic that it has counted on this road. We will also see the graphs of speed, density, flow. We will also see vehicle classification in terms of axle loads. We will see vehicle classification in terms of wheels, two-wheeled vehicles, three-wheeled vehicles, and many other parameters as the software will generate. This equipment has proven to be very efficient, and actually you can use it for your traffic count instead of having people stationed on the road doing the traffic count manually. Yes, so we're done here. The next thing is to remove these clips. I'm just going to remove one, and then this is it. Bring the hammer. The cables are already loose because we have finished our data collection. Yeah, that is enough. As you can see, it was so tight that it's pulling our device. So you see, wow. Yeah, so this nail was used with this clip to hold it here, and then so move this one. We are going to remove it. Move it like that, and then I'm going to remove my equipment. You see, here is my MetroCount device. Here it is. This was logger number 39, and it is actually working because when you see a vehicle stepping here, we have some red lights. So these cables are the ones that we had attached here. I'm going to uninstall them. Yeah. So this is our logger number 39, and we are going to offload it, unload the data from here, and that is what we will use for the design of the road and for any other purpose that we would want to use. As traffic engineers, this is so useful. You can check it out and it will help you. So thank you for following us throughout this study, and whenever you want to do your traffic count, just write us an email. Our email address has been provided in the description section. You can email us so that we can advise you on where to get this, and we will also we can even install it for you and do the traffic data collection for you, because we are actually civil engineers, and we have specialized in the transport and traffic section. So you can reach out in case you want to do any data collection. We have data collectors that we have trained on how to install these equipment, as we have shown you earlier on in this video, and we have all the equipment that we need, and I think it's going to be helpful for your data collection. So now we are going to remove the cables, and we will be finished with our data collection. Therefore, thank you very much for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to our channel. We are Bromtech Engineering, and press the bell icon for notifications in the future. Also, ensure that whenever you're doing this work, you maintain safety. Yes, so that you avoid accidents and any eventualities on site. Therefore, thank you very much. Kindly follow us and subscribe for more content like this. Adios, muchachos. Okay. Ngagier.
Yes, sir.
Gamma ke kazi jinga kitu kwenda bol.
Tulipeka sote.
Naenda saa 2 hakuko na mtu amekuwa ameripoti job. No. When you get to work by 8.
Yes.
Because now it is required. Unaona wengine washangwa the rest. Nyinyi hamjangwa.
Tunangwa saa hii.
So this is a mistake. Na mmechukua coordinates. This is Nyahururu Road, where we have logger 37. So make sure by the end of the day you have already taken your coordinates. Because now this location is what we will use to map the road, so that we say we did the study at this place. So yes, nataka tutoe leo, but ni nyinyi mmechelewa because I sent somebody here hamkukuwa. So what we need to do, we need to measure tuone kama hii width imechange and everything. Umeweka kona? Oh, kuna kona. So what we will do, let me change to my protective clothing, then we remove this thing. Sawa. Whenever you're working, it's always good to have safety procedures first, so that you avoid any eventualities at your workplace. Yes. So today we are going to remove the MetroCount devices that we installed a week ago, and it has been on the road. We believe it has been counting traffic, and it is now enough. We want to remove it so that we can go and start modeling and designing of our road, so that because we already have all the information we need. So safety is key. I need to use my helmet and my reflect jacket, and also we need to have a cone on the road. Yeah. So yes, let us do this. The first thing is to go and measure the width of our this width. Did it change? Let's see. Here we are. Yes, it is 1 meter. It's supposed to be 1 meter, so it is okay. And if you measure and it is not 1 meter, then you need to change. So this is called MetroCount Vehicle Classifier System. These two cables you are seeing on the road here are used to give us the classification of the motorized and non-motorized traffic on the road, and it classifies the vehicles in terms of their axle loads. It gives us the speeds of the vehicles, and the speeds are determined because we have two. So as we will see from the MetroCount device that we had installed here, these cables, once a vehicle steps there, let's wait for one, like this one. Once the front wheel steps on the first cable, the device blinks, and when it gets to the second cable, we can get speed, because now these cables are attached at a distance of are installed at a distance of 1 meter. So once any traffic, be it motorized or non-motorized, motorbikes, bicycles, and all classes of vehicles step on it, it records, it counts the number, it gives you vehicle classification in terms of the axle loads, it gives you the speed of that vehicle, and it classifies the vehicle if it is a two-wheeled, three-wheeled like the tuk-tuk that we are about to see, or if it is a four-wheeled vehicle, or if it is a trailer or something bigger. So that is ideally what it does, and today we are going to uninstall it from the road because we have already obtained the data we want. So the first thing is to check whether its width is as it was, and measuring it is 1 meter, and I believe the others are 1 meter as well. So tutachimba hapa, we will dig here because the MetroCount is installed here. The other side we have just tied the cables so that once the vehicle, this is a tube, it is hollow on the inside, so once the vehicle steps on the tube, it creates some pressure which sends some force to our machine that records all the data we want. So we will remove it and we will see. So you can start digging it up. We had installed it exactly here, and be very careful because you might affect the machine. Yes. So you can dig and then we will remove it. Yeah. So before we start uninstalling this our system, we first must ensure that the width of our road, our cables are as well placed, and I'm going to measure the width. This distance is supposed to be 1 meter, so that when vehicles step on it, like this vehicle here, yes, once it steps on the first and the second cable, we have the distance of 1 meter. Therefore, it is able to automatically calculate and give us the speed. So I'm going to measure, and it's supposed to be 1 meter. Let's hope it has not been tampered with. And there you go. It is already 1 meter. These are the clips that we have used to attach these cables. You can see it's very tight. It is not moving. Yeah, this one we just placed it here so that it can support the cable and give it direction. But we're supposed to have one here, one at the center and one at the other end, which is already what we have here. So we are uninstalling this device, and I hope you have understood how it works from the beginning to this stage where we are in, where we are removing, and how we will get the data when we finally get to the office. So yes, I hope it is going to help. And once you're doing this on the road, kindly ensure you maintain safety. Have your protective equipment on, your reflective jackets, your helmet if you have one, and you must have a cone right there. That one is called a road corner. Yes, this is to help you secure where you're working from, so that you avoid accidents, and yeah, you indicate that there is some construction work going on or something else of that sort, so that the drivers can reduce the speed in their cars as they are passing, and they can pass carefully and do not disturb you as you're working. So because we've measured this 1 meter, the other side is 1 meter, the center is also 1 meter, our distance was not affected, therefore the data is going to be okay.
Muy vital mga din sa ko rin na siya eh.
Have you found it? So here is the MetroCount So here is the MetroCount device that we had installed. Wow, lucky enough it has not been stolen, it's still intact, and we are going to extract it. We take it to the office from where we'll extract the data that it has been recording for the whole week. We had covered it in a piece of polythene paper so that water does not interfere with it, but it is encased in a metal case such that water will rarely affect it even if you do not cover it. But here it is. There it is. Wow, it is still intact. Open it. There is it. Remove the whole case. Yeah, so this is the vehicle classifier system. As you can see it's right there. It has ideally whenever a vehicle stops on either A or B, it normally blinks, but this one is already full because we had set it to take data for 6 days and today is the 7th day, so it is already full and it has stopped taking data, and we will take it to the office to analyze it to see whether it's still working. This heart blinks, this heart right here, right, I don't know whether you can see it. Let's see. Let's wait. It's supposed to blink after some time. Yeah, there you go, it blinked. So this is the classifier system and it gives us all the data we want.